Fresh music. Today's fresh music. Non-stop music. Non-stop music.
The station's awesome.
I love this station.
I love the station. Power Ace Radio.
Let's see. All right, so here's Captain America. See the boy turn quickly into a man, wants to do what's right, the best that he can. His strength is something that we have never seen before, fighting the unknown and unwinnable war, created to stand the test of time. Soldier who could get behind enemy lines. He believes that peace will find a way. Where is Captain America to save today? So my name's Nicki Kris. I'm a singer-songwriter, amongst other things. I also produce my own podcast, and my organization, Sisters in Music, we also produce live events. So I'm actually pretty busy.
Ooh, that's exciting. So tell us more about the project. Tell us more. You can't just leave it there.
I can't just leave it like that. Yeah, well, I have my own music, so, do my own songwriting, recording, and so on and so forth. But I also have a nonprofit organization called Sisters in Music that I co-founded with a fellow artist. And our mission is and her name is Natalie Jean, and our mission is to empower women in particular in the music and entertainment industry, offer collaboration opportunities, performance opportunities, and so on and so forth. We do also encourage and empower men as well. But our primary focus is women. And then we also, every time we do an event, we have a nonprofit piece or a charity piece associated with it, where we donate like a portion of our ticket sales or things like that to a particular local charity.
Oh, wow, that is really great. That's amazing work. And
Yeah.
You're definitely in the right place, especially in terms of collaboration. We're global. We have artists from all over the world, and we filtered through all different type of music to the great ones like yours.
Thank you.
And being able to bring all these people together to create something, that would be amazing. That's the goal.
Yes.
And that's what you're doing already. It's not just music. That is exciting. I didn't know that, so that's a little juicy bit. Thank you.
That is a little juicy bit. Yes, because the goal is to actually, at some point in time, we're just getting started because the organization is less than a year old. But the goal is to be able to work with our members and have events all over the world, so that, if we wanted to travel to Europe and hold a Sisters in Music, we call them Sim Jams, and hold a Sim Jam where, our members could come and we could, work together doing like workshops and things like that, but also give like a concert and a show and then give back to the local community as well. So that's the end goal.
That's perfect. Well, that sounds really rewarding, and I wish you every success with it.
Thank you.
For us on Power Ace Radio, we are right behind you.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. So, well, let's dig first into, let's go first into the Christmas track. After all, otherwise people are like, well, why is he dressed like that? Almost Christmas. So tell us about the Christmas track.
So this is the Christmas track is called "The Best Part of Christmas Is You." It's actually the second Christmas song that I've done, And Christmas songs are very marketable. They're you can use them year in and year out, right? It's not just kind of like a one and done thing. And that really was the reason why we decided to write this. I wrote this with my longtime co-writing partner, Kevin McNulty. And we really wanted something like upbeat, something that would be licensable, but also streamable and, very happy go lucky type of song. So that's why we created it and put it out. And the version that you have is actually the remix version. The original version was kind of dark, not real Christmassy. His production was a little bit heavy. So we lightened it up and I added new vocals to it to make it a little bit lighter. And so you have it. So now it's, I'm re-pushing it out and everything and trying to get people to listen to it.
Oh, it's an absolute jam. There are a lot of Christmas tracks, and as you said, it's marketable. But actually having a Christmas track that you're like, I can listen to this. Not just even at Christmas, you might just want to slip it in once in a while, just to remind you of the good times. Why not?
Yes.
So no, definitely, you tick the boxes in terms of making it very vibrant and something that, I would definitely want to share with my family on Christmas Day. Like, oh, I will listen to this. Have you ever heard anything like that before? I'm going to show off with your music. That's what I'm going to do for Christmas.
Thank you. Well, I hope they like it.
No, I am sure they will. Otherwise, something has gone wrong.
Yeah. Well, music is very subjective. So I definitely understand when, some people like some things and some people don't. So totally works.
No, absolutely. But it's a very happy one. So you can't but like it.
Yes.
So let's talk about you. So obviously you don't just do Christmas tracks. What is your inspiration behind music?
I get inspired by a lot of things. I've got back into music about 12 years ago. So I've been really, really active since then. I was always active as a young kid, but then kind of took a break, life happened, but then got back into it. And, I actually originally got inspired to do music or get back into it because my kids, when you have young children and you're telling them, oh, you can be whatever you want to be, or you can do whatever you want to do, and then you're not doing the thing that you really want to do, it kind of is a little bit of a wake-up call. So, I get inspired by my kids. I get inspired by everyday events. I do have quite a few songs that have been inspired by the politics in the United States, if you will, right? I mean, I'm not shy in speaking out against what I feel are injustices, if you will. So I do have several songs that do that, but I also get inspired by other artists. Huge Linkin Park fan, 30 Seconds to Mars, Adele, obviously, but I grew up on European music. I grew up listening to ABBA, Boney M, which nobody has ever heard of, but they were like your big Eurovision winners, right? So I get inspired by all different kinds of things.
Okay, so talking about ABBA, what's your favorite ABBA track?
The Winner Takes It All.
Okay, oh, interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I've started to listen to their new stuff, and I'm not sure I'm liking it as much. I'm huge, the Mamma Mia, like that whole like movie where they like bring in all their songs is just like a classic because it just like hits all of the great ABBA songs. But yeah, The Winner Takes It All is my favorite.
No, that's absolutely That's a good one. That's a good one. I'll keep my favorites to myself.
Oh no, now you have to tell.
Well, I was just going to say Dancing Queen, but I think that's just
That's
just
a good
so
one too.
popular. It's just so in your head. It's just there. You just yeah. And my dad
That
played
is a
it,
good
so
one
I
too.
was-
Definitely.
Thank you. So let's go back to Christmas. Is there any meal, something, that anytime you see it, you think, oh, that reminds me of Christmas as I used to know it? Because obviously Christmas, I feel like Christmas has changed, obviously, maybe because we grew older. So for us, the priorities have changed. But was there anything that you've had all through that time and you've still kept it going till now? Maybe
So one of the things that my mom is from Germany, so grew up doing German Christmas. So in Germany, they celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve, which when you have children is a little bit hard to do. So I actually killed that tradition and said, no, we're doing Santa Claus Christmas morning. But one of the things that we still kept is I actually collect nutcrackers. So the nutcracker figurines. So that is something that every year I do put up, so I have had some of them for many, many years and also have been handed down from other members of the family. So that is something that does go up around the house. We do put those up. So that's a tradition that I have continued to carry. And then a couple of the food tradition wise, we do the German Lebkuchen, which is the gingerbread pastry. It's like a gingerbread covered in like icing. I don't know if you've ever had it, but it's called Lebkuchen. And we make sure every year that we have that. I can't eat them anymore because I have an allergy to food, but my family eats them. So, and now we can buy them in the States. Before you could only get them in Germany, but now you can actually get them here too. So.
Oh, wow, that's interesting. That's
Yes.
Another little juicy bit. Right?
Another juicy bit, yeah.
So, well, my next question really is a bit of a strange one. That if you could perform with anybody, Christmas or not Christmas, who would it be?
Ooh, perform with anybody, Christmas or not Christmas. So can I do two?
Okay.
Can I do a Christmas performer? Can I do a Christmas performance one and a non-Christmas performance one?
That sounds perfect.
Okay. So Christmas performance, I actually would love to perform with Michael Bublé, because I just think he is so fun and it would be like such a trip to perform with him. And I do think that our tones would match really well. Non-Christmas performance, and this is always the person that I say, I would love to do something with Jared Leto from 30 Seconds to Mars.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Very
yeah. I know, two different spectrums, right? Michael Bublé, kind of like, Frank Sinatra is for the Christmas song, and then, a rocker for the non-Christmas.
That's what makes good music, right?
Yes, because I can go from both sides.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Great talent. So till date, how many tracks would you say you've made?
Ooh, I have a ton that haven't been recorded yet, obviously. As a songwriter, you always have stuff that they're working on. I mean, I have, gosh, what I've released 2 full-length albums and an EP, and then a number of singles. So, you know, what's that? Around 50 tracks or so.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
I know.
And I have a
And,
lot in my pocket, and I'm actually getting ready to do some more.
Wow, that's we're ready to hear some more. You know?
Yes.
So, out of all these tracks, that was a setup question, really. Which one is your favorite?
Oh, out of all the tracks, which one is my favorite? You know, I actually have to say that my favorite is probably Captain America.
Okay. Okay.
That one I wrote just when there was an incident that happened in the United States in Virginia. And our then commander-in-chief, don't like to name him, because I don't care for him very much. I'm very honest about that. Then commander-in-chief was president and had just made some comments. So it was, and the song was actually inspired by Chris Evans, who played Captain America, but also tied into those events, really focusing on, you know, Captain America, and Captain America is a neutral name, right? Because a lot of people said, why didn't you use Wonder Woman? I said, because I wanted it gender neutral for a reason. You know, Captain America as an individual supports all people and helps all people, right? He's for the entire world. He doesn't, it doesn't matter to him what color anybody is. It doesn't matter to him what religion anybody is. It doesn't matter to him or her, that person, you know, where they're from, you know, whatever. They're just there to help and be kind and be there for everyone. So that's what that song is about. And I actually think that that's probably my favorite song out of everything that I've written.
Oh, that's really exciting. I've never heard it.
Well, now you need to go listen to it.
That's why I'm thinking maybe you should give us a little if you could do a little snippet of it.
Oh, you want me to sing it?
Well, you're here.
Oh, well,
here.
you know, I mean, I don't know. If I play music, will it actually work?
We should do. Or you can do the a cappella version.
Yeah, I know, but you know, I haven't done that song in so long. I don't even know if I remember the words. Ouch. Let's see. Now I have to think about that for a second. You're gonna make me, you know, when you don't do stuff for a while, you forget the lyrics.
No, I absolutely appreciate that. No, definitely.
Yeah, so let's
see
if I can find the lyrics to that one real quick.
Okay. No problem. You know, it's one of those things I think, oh, well, while you're here on the show and we're here on the show, maybe you can just provide us something, you know, just you know, tie all together. You know, your music artist, your musician.
Yes.
So you sing. You know?
I do. I know. All right. So let's see. All right. So here's Captain America. See the boy turn quickly into a man, wants to do what's right, the best that he can. His strength is something that we have never seen before, fighting the unknown and unwinnable war, created to stand the test of time. Soldier who could get behind enemy lines. He believes that peace will find a way. Where is Captain America to save today? There you go. That's the first verse and chorus.
It's great. Now I see why it's your favorite. Yeah.
Yes. And it gets into like this really, really cool, like the bridge has like this really, really cool drum beat. It's awesome. You gotta go check it out.
Oh, I'm definitely that. I will go and do right after this interview. That'll be my next task.
All right.
Captain America. That sounds exciting. So let's digress away from music a little bit. When you're not doing music or listening to music or writing Captain America, all those other genius tracks you brought out, what do you do? How do you let go and just recharge? What do you do?
So, I work like 7x24, but no, I actually I like to do yoga. So I do yoga. That's my brain meditation, body meditation. I also am a cop show junkie. So I do like watching, I tape everything and then I binge various cop shows. I'm very interested in like cop shows and trying to crime drama and things like that. So that's my, when I get some downtime and I just need to like not do anything and just kind of like release, I just watch those shows. And I also like to cook.
Oh, what do you like to cook?
Well, I said I have a food allergy, so I have a gluten allergy. So I actually do like to cook and bake gluten-free like bake items and things like that. So I'll do gluten-free pumpkin chocolate chip muffins, and I have a whole bunch of like recipes that I like to follow that are very low carb, gluten-free type of treats, if you will.
Oh,
yeah.
God, we it's one of those things that is newly getting sort of looked into. Whereas before, people just think, oh yeah, you're a force eater, but you're like, no, it just doesn't go with my body.
Yes.
That's why I don't want to eat it. And it's only now that I suppose technology and research have been able to identify certain things. So let's just go back on that subject a little bit as to what sort of so if somebody is gluten-free, what are the, you still have to eat. So what sort of food do you eat? I know you just said about the little treats, but what sort of different variety of food do you eat? Make sure you.
Well, I can eat almost, I can eat almost, I stay away from, so when you have a gluten allergy, you're allergic to anything made with wheat, barley, or rye. So that's a lot of bread. It's a lot of, flour. So anything made with flour, you can't eat. And then people who have gluten allergies also tend to develop adverse reactions to other foods. So dairy is another one. So I do a lot of meats, vegetables, fruits. I do dairy-free yogurt, dairy made with like coconut milk, almond milk. If I do gluten-free bread, so they make gluten-free bread made with like rice flour or other tapioca flour and things like that. So that's very easy. And then I bake with coconut flour and almond flour. That's what I use. So you really can eat almost anything. When you go out to eat a hamburger, you just get the hamburger with no bun. So it's
But I suppose you learn to live, learn to go get on with it, kind of thing.
Oh yeah. I was just in I actually was just in Mexico on vacation, and very accommodating, very much, I would go to the restaurant and just say, hey, I have a gluten allergy. And they were like, okay. And made sure that, things were cooked separate. They made sure that I had, food, anything, corn tortilla, whatever it may be. So it was really, it's becoming very much more prevalent, and people are becoming more aware. So
no, and I think that's the good side of education and actually constant research.
yes,
Where before we didn't have that, now at least you can actually look into it. You know,
yes,
you can actually, and people are actually catering for it. Because it's one
yes.
thing talking about it, but actually doing something about it, that is what counts really. So
Oh yeah,
yeah, well,
yeah. And I will tell you that the best gluten-free food in the entire world right now is in Italy, because I went to Italy a couple years ago when it wasn't even that prevalent, and almost every restaurant has a separate kitchen. They can do anything on the menu completely I was like amazed. I had the best gluten-free food over in Italy.
that's super. Okay, well, I've never actually traveled to Italy, but maybe soon. Hey, maybe soon.
Yes.
I love food, so from all over the world, that should be my purpose in life, really. So I try food from all over the world. I wish somebody would pay me to do that. But yeah, it's not about me. Let's go back to you. So what is in the pipeline?
So I actually have a couple of things in the pipeline. I'm currently working on 2 cover songs. Actually, I've never released a cover song. I've only released original material, and I thought it might be fun to release a couple cover songs. So I'm working on those, but then I'm also working on an original as well. And then hopefully next year I'll start a new EP. Not quite sure what exactly that's going to entail, but you know, I think it's going to be more on the rock side of things. That's where I like to just belt it out. And then I'm also currently getting ready to produce Sisters in Music, where we're going to be producing another show out in Los Angeles during Grammy week at the end of January. So we'll be out there, and we'll have another event there as well. So next couple of months are going to be pretty busy.
Ooh, nice, that's exciting. It's my birthday towards the end of January, so you just never know. You might see me there.
Hey, come on. Come and join us.
That will be a dream come true. But so this project, and where do we hear all about it? Where do we go and find out all the juicy bits? The rest
All
of
the
it.
juicy bits. Yeah, so my website is the best place to go and look. It's www.nickikris.com. It's NICKIKRIS.com. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, at Nicki Kris for the most part. Facebook is at Nicki Kris Music. Our nonprofit is Sisters in Music. So it's sistersinmusic.org if you want to learn more about that and what we're doing. And you can also join as a member. And yeah, but at Nicki Kris really everywhere, and you'll find me.
Super. That's great. We'll be sure to go and find you.
Please.
And like and subscribe.
Yes, like and subscribe. I need more YouTube subscribers.
This is it. We'll be there.
All right, perfect.
Will be there.
Go and check out Captain America. That video's out there.
Definitely, that is the next task after this interview.
Awesome.
You know. And so, well, thank you so much for coming on this episode of Meet the Artist. It's been a pleasure. Is there anything you'd like to say to the viewers? Any advice you have?
Advice, just keep following your dreams, and wishing everybody a wonderful holiday, whatever you celebrate, you know, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Christmas, not Christmas, whatever. You know, enjoy time with your family. Hopefully the world slowly reopen some more, and we can continue to see people. And to you, I would just like to say very, very thank you very much. And it's been a pleasure, and Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you very much, and Merry Christmas to you too.
Thank you.
And we'll catch up pretty soon again.
All right, sounds great.
Take care.
Bye,
This
you too.
is Power Ace Radio.